Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Alm with Lyre Jane. And in the last episode we found ourselves imprisoned here in we're in a torture prison. There is a powerful evil mage. And we're here with our sister Imoen, our old friend Jaira, and a new friend named Minsk and his little pet Boo. And yeah, we've got a big dungeon to explore today, and there's actually a lot of really fun things in this dungeon. Oh, no, wrong way. In fact, this opening dungeon here in Baldur's Gate 2 is quite interesting. It has a lot of lore and story that's going to be going on within this dungeon. We learn a lot about the wizard as well as the characters we have. It also has many items from Baldur's Gate 1, like special items your character may have picked up in the first Baldur's Gate game. And the reason for that is that this game takes place immediately after, pretty much immediately after Baldur's Gate 1 ends. So the game presupposes that you probably had some pretty nice items on you, and those items are now, they were taken off you when you were captured. And, anyways, we have an opportunity to find our weapons. Okay. Jane can wear this, right? Okay, there we go. You look awesome, Jane. So this is all just like basic armor we found in just the last chamber we were in. So what is Minsk? Oh, he's a ranger. Okay, so he can't wear... Dang it. Okay. You know what? Minsk is a ranger. He should at least get some good stuff. Okay. Let's throw that on the ground. We don't need it. So anyways, throughout this dungeon, there's going to be a lot of really fun items and weapons, and it's a perfect tutorial dungeon because it's really going to teach us the basics of how to play Baldur's Gate 2. It's not just going to be battling enemies, though there will be quite a bit of that. There's also going to be lots of puzzles and cool things to look at. So, let us begin. Let's begin. Let's do it. Let's start slaughtering whatever we run into. Okay. The machine buzzes with electric energy. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Can you do anything with that? No. Oh, attack.
Very well.
I forget if there's a way to, like, turn this machine off or not. I just don't...
Take the life she gave!
Just don't remember. Okay. Just gonna keep moving then. Imoen, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Ataga. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little bit more. Okay, so in the first Baldur's Gate game, we found out that our player character, in our case Lyre Jane, is in fact a demigod. Her father is the god of destruction and murder, Baal. We found out at the very beginning intro of this game that our sister, I mean, she's really like adopted, and we're also adopted, so we're not supposed to be blood related, but it turns out she's also a child of Baal. So both of us are, you know, demigods. Okay, so in a way I feel like this particular game, Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Alm, is really more about Imoen than it is about us. Okay. Ah, I see whom I must talk to. No offense, Imoen, but I'm curious how Lyre Jane will react to me. Lyre Jane, I have questions. Be not afraid. Okay, wait, sorry, I just gotta grab something real quick. Okay, you have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. Alright, cool. How do you know my name? Your name is well known amongst those who watch. Your life's thread is bright indeed, though in your path lies many a dark and frayed end. Alright, this is getting to be a lot, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and crack open something delicious. As to easing your mind in answering such questions as those that surely plague you, it is not my place to do so. I am sorry. Okay, then what use can you be of me? Such assistance as you will get from me depends on yourself. Are you prepared to answer a question? Okay, I'll answer your question. Then here's my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell, there is a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die, but you will go free. If neither you nor your sibling press the button, both of you will die. If both of you press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says that you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action, then he leaves. Minsk. This is silly. Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button and rain beatings liberally down on the wizard for playing such a trick. I love how Minsk is in Baldur's Gate 2. I don't know if he was in Baldur's Gate 1, if we're being honest. I think he's just in this one, but I believe, I haven't gotten that far yet, but I believe we're going to be able to see him in Baldur's Gate 3. We shall see. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Minsk, but the question is hypothetical and requires an answer born of the wisdom of Lyre Jane, not your impatience. Tell me, Lyre Jane, do you press the button? Yeah, I think Lyre Jane, she's going to be thinking about Imoen in this case. And Lyre Jane does love her sister Imoen, so she would press the button in order to allow Imoen to go free. Interesting. No action can be performed without consequences, especially that which follows the noble path. Deal with this, noble one. Okay, everybody pile on the orc mage, please. Just pile on that guy. Oh, shit. Offer him the release that he craves, and you shall find the focus of your journey shall become apparent. Farewell. Wait, can I go back? Well done. It appears you can deal with the consequences of your actions. In return for your indulgence, I offer advice. Seek out Relive. He waits for one such as you. Offer him release. Okay. I will offer him release, and I will be totally fine with that. Bastard sword. Let's grab that. This room is dominated by mineral deposits and crystals. It seems the natural cavern that this strange prison has been built around. The air holds an aura of power, and several pools of swirling lights grace the edge of the rough cavern. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of... Okay. The pool churns. Alright, okay. I don't remember exactly where we're going in this dungeon, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Get out of here. So be it.
Okay. I like how that genie gave us a hypothetical question. I wonder if the results would have been different had we chosen a different answer. We'll never know. We will never know. Okay, a couple goblins to slay.
Oh, this should be fun. Oh, you wild bastard.
Okay, so Imowen is definitely going to take the short bow. Okay, Imowen, you are... In fact, can I take that from you? I'd rather have you be like a bow person. There we go, nice. Okay, awesome. The fluid within this device churns and bubbles, though the tank itself is empty.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Good to go?
Okay, awesome job, Imowen.
Whatever you want.
Ooh, a nice new bow staff, okay. So let's check out this new bow staff. I'm pretty sure Jaira is gonna get it. Yep. Throw this one on the ground. You don't need it. Okay, sweet. So if you guys have been following, we just played Baldur's Gate 1 on here on the Johnny Guitar channel. And in that playthrough, Sarevok won. He straight up won. Lyre Jane was abandoned by all of her companions, including Jaira. She was totally abandoned, the only companion that stuck with her. Shut up, Mince. The only companion that stuck with Lyre Jane was Viconia. So we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 2, and we're only going to be playing it far enough to meet back up with Viconia, because that's really all Lyre Jane wants. She loves her found sister Viconia and wants to find out what happened to her. Alright,
Whatever you want.
The creature within this tube seems to be alive, albeit barely. The cells that power the tube are lifeless. You'll need to find newer power cells to revive the creature. Okay. So that creature is alive, but it sounds like we need power cells. A couple dead creatures. Another one that we need to revive. Within the murky depths of this machine, you can see the lifeless remains of a strange creature consisting of a central orb and numerous eye stalks. It has been dead for quite some time. Okay.
I know this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us easy as pie, kills whoever he wants? That could have been us in those glass things. All right, we'll get him back, Imoen. Don't you worry. He shall pay. We don't even know where we are, and my head is still doing funny things. He said something about potential. He said something like releasing power within you so it could be used. But if it means taking part in horrible things, I don't like this place. Can we go? Imoen is a bit of a drama queen in this, Okay, we need power cells. Everybody keep an eye out for a thing called power cells.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Awesome. A longbow. I think we don't need... I don't think we need a longbow at this moment, okay? Take that stuff. So Baldur's Gate 2 was actually my first Baldur's Gate experience.
Good to go?
I was younger. I loved it. It was a great game. I didn't really get that far in the game, meaning I never beat it, but I got pretty far. Sewage Golem. Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you. Yeah, it is me, your master. Have you been performing any services? I have cleaned the sewage chambers and fed your guardian. Do you wish me to open the doors to the pit and begin my duties again? Yes, please open a door, because I'm sure that will help me out. You have not activated my movement functions. You must use the activation stone. Okay, I misplaced the stone. Do you know where it is? Relive has the activation stone, master. It's on the table of his room, the table near his life support jar. Awesome. I'm going to go grab it. Let's go find ourselves an activation stone. Once again, though, let's check out this long sword. I'm unable to identify. Okay, but Imoen, can you identify it? Let's see. Identify the sword. Varskona +2. Blades of this type were long used by Sharan priests during the sacrificial rites of Feast of the Moon ceremonies. Legends say that when she passed on, the remains of this sword's wielder were mummified and the blade was placed within her chest as a symbol of power. In the first stage of long-forgotten ritual, she was to have been exhumed in a season, born again in some new form. Unfortunately, cult wars killed the few that knew of her existence. Her tomb became a prison where she was forgotten, and there she developed a rage that bordered on insanity. Her grave was eventually found, but it was deserted and gave no indication of her whereabouts. Some venture to say that her anger was so concentrated that she became one with the very blade of her weapon. Regardless, after hundreds of years surrounded by constant hate, the sword harvested a power of its own. It is now exceedingly deadly in combat. Okay. Thaco +2. Ooh, +1 cold damage. Slashing, longsword, one-handed. Awesome. Okay. Lyre Jane, how would you like a new sword there? There you go. That's a good sword. Let's go ahead and just drop that one. And this is just a long sword +1. Okay, that's fine. Did I pick those up? I don't want those. Okay, let's keep exploring. There's more. There's more to find. More puzzles to solve.
If you say so.
Okay, room full of golems. Okay, the golems are going to come into play later down the line. For now, I would rather not mess with the golems, so we're just going to ignore them for the moment.
Nature, take the life she gave!
Come on, Jaira, I need you. I need you here. Okay, I think this is the room of that Reeve guy that everybody keeps talking about. First, grab the... Nope.
Who be ye? Servants of the Master?
I am dying or dead. I remember not which. Where is the Master? Okay, who is the Master you speak of? He was my friend, I think, cast out, one of us no longer. I cannot remember. Are you to take his place? Oh, you know what? Baldur's Gate 2, especially this first dungeon, it's a little dark. Like, there's a lot of torture and weird, cruel experiments going on here. So just, you know, advisory warning, I guess. Who are you? It is difficult to remember. I was relieved. Dead, I think. Alright, well tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye. Truly I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release. I have been alone for too long. The Master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. What do you mean forgotten? Why are you in this jar? I was a faithful hound to the Master, a friend even. I was dying or dead. I cannot remember which. Truly you are a stranger to this place. Eternal life was to be my reward for faithful service. The Master has suspended me until he can cure me, return my youth to me. Okay. How can I help you?
Release? Yes. Master, I no longer wish to come back.
Let me slip into the oblivion that has been denied me, please. Okay, I'm totally willing to do that. How can I help you? This unit that contains me is powered by cells, by crystals. Take them and I can sleep, die again, die at last. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place and the Master's experiments. There are others, like me, but of more recent experiments. They may know how the Master exits the complex. Will you take these cells to revive them and learn what you can in return for this path to freedom I have offered you? Yeah, I will do it. Have peace at last.
I thank thee. Go and leave me to oblivion at last.
Sweet sleep. Sweet.
He's dead now? This pathetic creature.
I can't look away, Lyre Jane. I have seen death in our scuffles before, but here I did nothing but watch his life end. I can't look away. Okay, well, death is not always to be feared. I would not want to live like that. Death is pretty. Why would I think that? Oh, Lyre Jane, I have to get out of this place. Alright, Imoen, calm down. Let's go ahead and grab that activation stone for that golem. And... nice. Yeah, there's so many just nice little items you can grab. Okay. Let's pop back down here. First, let's go talk to some of these dudes and see if any of these guys can actually, like, provide us clues of how to escape. Tortured one. Ea, the light. Ages of weariness, ages of burning, my master, I beg of you. Okay. Yeah, it's me, Master. What can you tell me of this place? It is burning me. My skin is afire with the crawling of ants. Oh, please, Master, save me. I am not like your djinn to be coiled within a bottle for... Ah! Okay, what's burning you, and who's the djinn that you speak of? Or genie? I guess genie? Please, Master, the ants. Does your genie have nothing of yours that may aid me? Ah, I will take the statue and speak to him myself, if you will but let me be. Okay, well, where can I find this statue? Because it sounds like I need the statue to speak with the genie. Is that the hint I'm getting here? Please give me the statue, Master. Ah, the pain crawls along my skin. Aid me, Master. The djinn must have magic, must have something. Oh, please, the pain. Ah. Alright, well, wish I was something I could do, but there's not. Jaira says, "It is monstrous that one would do such things to a servant. To lock him away in an eternity of pain, it offends nature." I agree with you, Jaira. I agree with you. Okay, let's see if any of these other guys are willing to, like, speak with me, or even able to speak with me. I know that there we go. Master, you must hurry. The prisoner will break soon, and you will have the answers that you seek. No, Master, I have not had the golem open the cells. He has no key. I beg your forgiveness, Master, but you did not leave the cell key at the table. Wait, did you not leave the cell key at the table in the jailer's room? Okay, I already have the cell key. Thank you, Master. I shall return to the prison. Okay, so that guy just gave me a little bit of dialogue, I guess. Who else? Any of you guys? You? Ah, so long I have lain. Behind this prison of glass do I weep and rage. Okay, what can you tell me about this place, and who are you? I have called out so many times to thee, Master. Master, why hast thou forsaken me? Why hast thou left me in this bottle to wither? Why? Okay. Who's this Master, and what did he do to you? Because he sounds like a total douche canoe. Master, thou didst place me here out of kindness, but thou hast forgotten me. Have I simply slipped from thy thoughts? Master, please hear me. Okay. Thou couldst not cure what was done, but surely thy magics have increased, Master. Thou didst care for me once. Let me help in thy search. Do not forget me here forever, please. Okay, well, it sounds like whoever this wizard is that captured us clearly has been experimenting with creatures and then just leaving them here. Alright, I can do nothing for you, you poor, stinky creature. I would hate being forgotten in a bottle. It might depend somewhat on the type of bottle, but overall I expect the effect would be similar. It is not right. Okay. One more to check. Gua! Master, is that you? I can barely see it. It's been so long. I've been so alone. All alone. Okay. I am your master. How you doing? I did not mean to go into the mistress's room. I knew it was dangerous, so very dangerous, in there. I was not trying to steal anything, truly. Mistress, huh? I was not trying to steal anything in the mistress's. I would never do that. I am faithful to you always. Why am I here, Master? What has happened to me? Okay. Was I hurt in the mistress's room, Master? I can remember nothing. Is the mistress's room truly so deadly? I am sorry, so sorry. I will never do it again, Master. Please save me, please. I'm so sorry. Okay, there's a mistress, and it sounds like her bedroom is deadly. So keep that in mind, everybody. We got a deadly, trap-filled bedroom coming up at some point. Let's go ahead and activate this mofo. I'm your master. I wish it. Here's the stone, the activation stone. Okay, now where do you go? Oh, you know what? I know which door he opens. I know he opens a specific door. We will go there later. We don't need to go there yet. Okay, we've already been there. Let's keep exploring and see what else we can find.
Next time.
Slaughter. I feel like I hear the sound of enemies doing enemy stuff. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, a library of some sort. More goblins. Okay, no problem. Kill them goblins.
Next time.
What are we doing? How are we doing? Okay.
Oh, this reminds me so much of Candlekeep. Dusty old tomes all over, bookcases nearly spilling. It's like we never left.
If you've been watching the Johnny Guitar channel, or you are familiar with Baldur's Gate 1, Lyre Jane and Imoen grew up in Candlekeep, which is just a big old library castle, and apparently it was a peaceful childhood, so good for you. Good for you, Imoen. But we didn't we, Lyre Jane? I just want to go home again. It doesn't matter where it is, just so long as I can call it home. Okay, it's fine. So, we are going to quickly see. This is kind of nice. Like, if you wanted to just, I think some of the, yeah, it looks like some of these books are like, oh no, it's all, so you can read the entire history of Shadowdale if you wanted. Let's see what other books. More history of Shadowdale. That's kind of cool because if you were new to the game, nice, you would be able to learn a lot about Faerun, which is kind of the world we're inhabiting at this moment. History of, yeah, just a bunch of history. Cool. Well, John Arenicus, the evil wizard, you have a pretty awesome library. Oh my god, that's a long book. Okay, yeah. One could really suck up the lore by just hanging out in this room and reading all these history books. Now, I'm noticing there are, of course, history books, but one thing I don't see a ton of... Last March of the Giants? That's probably a cool book. One thing I don't see a lot of so far in Baldur's Gate is, like, History of Waterdeep? Is fiction books. You know what I mean? I see a lot of history books around, but is no one writing fiction books? I mean, maybe this specific wizard is only interested in history, but... Ooh, History of Let's check that out. Because remember in Baldur's Gate 1, we were in... I think... was it just Baldur's Gate? Anyways, is like the neighboring country that we were... the entire time we were playing Baldur's Gate 1, there was this threat of this oncoming war. And presumably we prevented that war. Has the good fortune to have abundant natural resources. Some would say is the richest land on the continent. This has worked in Alm's favor for generations because even if they were conquered, the new masters would be gentle, looking to gain wealth from the land rather than put it to the torch. Has been the center of trade and commerce for as long as anyone can remember. Oral traditions handed down from father to son tend to support the theory that has been a trade center for at least 800 years. Unfortunately, written records are difficult to find and often incomplete, and it would seem the typical Omnian citizen was too busy trying to fill their coffers to write down events of the day. Has always been more interested in the present and the future than the past, and this makes an accurate history difficult. The best records, the business papers of the oldest trading companies, are jealously guarded. The fear of revealing trade secrets is stronger than the call of history, so the average citizen knows very little about Om's past. It appears that the of 100 years ago was very much like the Kalimshan of today. Each major city was basically an independent entity banding together for defense when necessary and fighting for control of territory and profitable trade routes the rest of the time. A particularly brutal trade war began 24 years ago. Wait, a brutal trade war 24 years ago? Was that Baldur's Gate Part 1? I don't know. No, it couldn't have been. No. With each city exacting prohibitive tariffs on goods imported from the others, the trade war escalated and city troops began to raid caravans sponsored by other cities. In a matter of months, commerce was brought to a halt and a number of cities were under siege, and war threatened to engulf the entire region. Into the breach stepped a young merchant named Thaze Selimchant. Thaze was smart, charismatic, and very well connected. The Selimchant Trading House was one of the oldest and richest in Azkatla. Okay, that's the name of this continent, Azkatla. He secretly contacted representatives of the 5 other richest merchant houses in and started to plan. The first part of the plan involved a careful sprinkling of rumors about outside threats. One involved a pirate invasion from the Nelanther. Another was about a massing of orcs just on the other side of the Cloud Peaks. Days even started a rumor about an elf army in the forest of Tethir, ready to pounce on a divided None of the rumors were true, but they began to turn people's thoughts towards unity, not war. Thaze knew that if he and the other members of his council were to take control of they would need broad-based popular support. Tensions between cities and merchant houses were still high, so to get that support, Selimchamp and others agreed to drop their family names and never use them again. When news of a Council of the Six spread throughout the land, many people accepted their rule. Wait, so he used fear to get them to... I'm just always amazed when games like this, really good RPG games, have kind of like politics within the games that do mirror or shadow the politics that exist in our own world. Like this guy using like fear of an invasion from our southern border in order to like get people to allow him to get power. Yeah, interesting. The council raised an army at great personal expense to quell the few pockets of resistance that remained and has been in total control of for the past 22 years. Got it. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're getting a lot up. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's go ahead and divvy up some of these potions, because we may need them. So go ahead, Jane, you take those. And let's split that stack. Give those to Jaira. And then let's give a few to Minsk. And then so I've only got 3 more slots. Okay, it's good for now. Good for now. Keep exploring.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Be alert, laddies. We've got company, whole prisoners. You've come to the wrong place, I tell you true. Illic and his boys will stop ya. Okay. I've no quarrel with you, Duger. Suffice to say, this place be your doom. By the time the master returns, you shall be dead, and we shall be rewarded. Adam, lads, no mercy. Okay, everybody, you heard him. No mercy.
Next time.
Get the mage. Always get the mage. Kill him. Kill the mage. Everybody kill the mage.
dwarves that attacked us. I read about them when you were skipping out of lessons back in Candlekeep.
Dwarger, I think. Kind of evil, I guess, so I'm not surprised they would be working for our captor. Yeah, he's got quite the setup down here. He's got everything he needs, including smiths. For the knives, probably the knives. He has a lot of them. I'm going to have a couple of scars from this. Looks like you will too. As if I need another reminder, Lyre Jane, I don't care what power this guy thinks he can tap in you. He's just sick to the core. We can't ever look back. Okay.
Tell me all about it.
Okay, let's actually...
What do you want?
I'm gonna have Jaira grab
is
some
done.
of this stuff. Okay, grab that. Grab some bullets. These acorns will come into play later, so grab the acorns. Grab some more bullets. I don't think any of my people use shields. Yeah, we're not really shield users around here.
Right you are.
Ooh, throwing axes. Okay. Just keep moving. Make sure that we get every... Yeah, we got all the good stuff. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, let's figure out what we got. For one, I think Jaira would look amazing in that helmet. I was right. Let's go ahead and check out Chainmail. Let's give that to Imoen. Okay, I feel like that chainmail is really good stuff, so let's go ahead and give Imoen the identification spell. Let's go back over here. Let's identify that using the scroll. Mail of the Dead +2. A mage can make an extremely effective assassin, as Varustra illustrated over 400 years ago. He would create skeleton warriors equipped with this enchanted armor and a powerful blade, and give their circlet of power to the target as a friendly gift. When the killing machine was through with its work, Varustra retrieved the equipment to start the process over again. Okay. I think Minsk can wear this. Minsk, you're getting an upgrade, buddy. There you go. You look good. Armor of the Dead. Okay, we are doing just great, you guys. We're all doing great. Okay. So there is a point where we're going to want to turn around. We don't need to go in here yet. I don't think we even can go in
If
here
you say
yet.
so.
Yeah, it's locked. Okay. We're going to come back to that location eventually. Cambion, uninjured. Who is this? Okay, I mean, I guess kill them. Whoever they are. Slice them up. Do your best, everybody. Okay, Jane, go turn off this thing,
Oh,
please.
you want me faster. If you say so.
Pushing the lever of the machine. Jane, get over here.
Next time.
There we go. We turned off his force field. So, I don't think we can identify this bastard sword. Oh, it's a +1. Okay. Awesome. Let's take that. Jane's allowed to use a bastard sword? What about him? What kind of weapon do you currently have? Two-handed. Okay, yeah. He's good with two-handed swords. Jane, you are proficient in two-handed weapon style. A lot of weird stuff going on, huh? Kind of gross. Okay. So, like I said, we will... Oh, shit. We will come back to that. We will come back to all this. I think now we need to go ahead and see... Earlier we sent that golem to go open the door to the sewers. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But I think we should probably sleep because Imoen has been using a lot of her magicka. And I believe we're going to need everybody to re-up on their spell use.
I've gotta hand it to you. You sure have some kind of courage to sleep in this place. I would have run screaming 12 times over if you weren't here.
Well, we needed to rest to succeed, okay? We had to take that chance. I guess I should be used to sleeping with both eyes open. I don't deal with this well. We're alike because of Gorian, but I prefer being in the background. Do you remember much about him? Because my memory's a little fuzzy because of all the torture and stuff. He was a great mage and supposedly a great adventurer. It's funny, we lived with him for years, and Jaira seems to know more about him. Oh yeah, she was also a friend of our stepdaddy's, huh? Nonsense. He was secretive with everyone. We just had mutual acquaintances. I guess he was a big friend of the Harpers. Even got a visit from Kelvin Blackstaff once. Real powerful mage. Talked to Gorian like an equal. I wish we could go back to those days, before all this fuss and bother, before I learned, well, we've seen so much. Candlekeep seems so small now. Yeah, but once Gorian was killed by Saravok, there's just not much to go back to, Imoen. We still had friends there. They were proud, even if they didn't show it. Winthrop said so. He always thought Gorian was too stuffy. I don't know, though. Oh, my head still hurts, and I keep thinking I see things in the corners. Too much death here for my liking. It's in everything, even us. We won't be able to just walk away, you know. The guy that captured us, he knows about you. He said something about potential, something about great power. Lyre Jane, say we won't look back. I don't care if he can tap the power or access whatever avatar stuff. We've got to get away from all this death. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with just getting the hell out of there. Means a lot to hear that. I can't stand all these shadows. Okay, Imoen, once again, Imoen is just so dramatic. Let's see, what direction is this? Oh! What's that? OT Yug? Alright, this thing looks disgusting. Let's kill it.
Great fun!
Gotcha good.
If you say so.
Wand of Frost Key. Okay, this is part of a weapon we're going to end up assembling. No, wait, no, it's not a weapon. It's a key. Okay, so these doors were previously locked. These are the doors that the golem opened for us. Awesome. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure Imoen.
Name it.
Imoen, will you go ahead and just disarm that trap,
All
please?
right, all right.
And then will you go ahead and just open that? Okay, will you open that one too, Emmeline? Awesome. Okay, I think there's one more Emmeline. Doing great. Ooh, we got a new helmet. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, there's this path right here, but that's nothing. This thing ends up being, I think, the way that we escape, ultimately. We explored this.
A den of stinking evil. Cover
Okay.
your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Let's see. Eyes of Truth, Helm of Infravision. The Eyes of Truth, being a scavenger of sort, Babette Maelstrom had this helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was as much her keen eyes as anything. Infravision up to 120 feet, protects against critical hits. Not used by a bunch of different types of people. Okay, let's go ahead and give that to Minsk. Oh, you look great, Minsk. You look great. Okay. Okay, everybody, I think we're going to call it an episode here. We still have a big chunk of this dungeon to explore, as well as we need to escape this dungeon and find out where we are. But yeah, there's a lot more fun things to look at, more lore. There's a couple more puzzles. I'm excited about this. I love this game. I'm getting like mad nostalgia right now. Thank you guys for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel. I play a lot of Fallout. I play a lot of Elder Scrolls. I've also got videos of my dogs up. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching Johnny Guitar, and we will see you next time we play Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn with Lyre Jane.